See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, ass need to stop and ask you to prop. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the hoes in this world that don't go together. Know that it's golden in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settle. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the props. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and know your ass need to stop and ask you the props. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to wrong with step. I'm silent for show to the fake niggas. Stay silent, I got it, let's go, let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no token when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets, that baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Therefore a failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
See, y'all think it's just about us and his, but this is about an oppressive, fucked up system designed to keep niggas down and shit. Y'all wouldn't know nothing about that. What about you, little nigga? You know about that?
Yes.
Oh, you know about that? Tell me what you know about that. Tell me what you think about that.
I turn up when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, you gon' find me in the field. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. I go hard when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, find me in the field. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. Belly of the beast, we been living in hell. They like, damn Kai, how could you tell? Put us in the project, set us up to fail. Round here, bullets be flying like hell. Too many of my niggas either dead or in jail. Make a nigga work when you locked in a cell. Can't find work when you out on bail, but your homie got the work, so we passed you a scale. Got them birds like the Bible got quail. Niggas selling out cause they mama got bills. Turning the coons like Oprah and Gail. How you sell your soul just to get a little kale? They put you in a dress when you get a record deal. Wanna see a nigga getting high on pills? You can dance on a pole, you can sell that tail, but they never tell a nigga that he can go to Yale. We all created equal, that's white males. All lives matter, not black males. Another mother crying, another coffin got a nail. How many brothers out here got killed? How many of our sisters out here gotta heal? How many more caps gotta get peeled? We beef with each other so quick to pull the steel. George Zimmerman still alive and well. I turn up when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, you can find me in the field. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. I go hard when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, find me in the field. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. I turn up when it's real in the field. Feel. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Feel. Light-skinned nigga, you gon' find me in the field. Feel. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. Chill. Yo, chill.
industrial complex is a system situated at the intersection of government and private interests. It uses prisons as a solution to social, political, and economic problems. It includes human rights violations, the death penalty, slave labor, policing, courts, the media, political prisoners, and the elimination of dissent.
They just want us to die in silence. They just want us to die in silence. I might start me a fucking riot. Slave rebellion, no compliance. They just want us to die in silence. They murder minds like they got a license. I pray for the coronavirus to kill all of these violent tyrants. They prey on us like they poaching lions. World War III's on the horizon. Black and Hispanics form alliance. From the west coast to the islands, this pressure is making diamonds. They go waking sleeping giants. I turn up when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, you can find me in the field. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. I go hard when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, find me in the field. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. I turn up when it's real in the field. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. But feel.
Nigga, did you just say what I was trying to say, but smarter? I like this little nigga.
One way. Rapper, no half stepper. Cross that path at the camp, you know better. UPK, I'll die for those letters. I'll ride for those letters. The squad is forever. Ever since a nigga was young, I knew what I wanted. Knew that we could either be hunters or with the hunted. Meaning only choice was the predators or the prey. Showed this man wherever I was, but I didn't play.
Turn up when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, you can find me in the field. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. I go hard when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, find me in the field. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. I turn up when it's real in the field. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. But feel.
Nigga, did you just say what I was trying to say, but smarter? I like this little nigga.
One West, 12 tribes, UPK. Yeah. I'm a One West rapper, no half stepper. Cross that path at the camp, you know better. UPK, I'll die for those letters. I'll ride for those letters. The squad is forever. Ever since a nigga was young.
Courts, the media, political prisoners, and the elimination of dissent.
They just want us to die in silence. They just want us to die in silence. I might start me a fucking riot. Slave rebellion, no compliance. They just want us to die in silence. They murder minds like they got a license. I pray for the coronavirus to kill all of these violent tyrants. They prey on us like they poaching lions.
Back on a real nigga. It's when I found UPK and I'm still with him. Drill with him cause I've been in the field with him. Fringed up garments, rocking the shield with him. I never turn traitor, I never let my colors slide. Never get my brother's liver. I ain't like that other guy, nothing like them funny groups. They just better get in line. If you in the middle, you confused, you should pick a side. Me, I must stay loyal to the king to the day I die. I am One West, head beating in my chest. Fuck all the rest, we stayed, y'all left. Suckers ran scared, had to clean up y'all mess. That's why we took over, I can see that y'all stressed. We ain't got time to worry about no hater. My life is like a movie, should come with a narrator. They gather data, they wanna see us assimilated. Marching through the streets, know we coming, you hear our cadence. All you smell is Henny and frankincense is the fragrance. Cause I'm a One West rapper, no half stepper. Cross that path at the camp, you know better. UPK, I'll die for those letters, I'll ride for those letters. The squad is forever. I'm a One West rapper, no half stepper. Cross that path at the camp, you know better. UPK, I'll die for those letters, I'll ride for those letters. My squad is forever. is forever. Squad is forever. When a nigga in this mode like I get so hyped, shining blinding like a strobe light. I'm my only calm, so I battle me back and forth night like a bullfight. I see red charge and destroy Mike. Gave me foresight, so I know that winning the war might have them all tight. Fuck their feelings, cause they the soft type. I was always taught never turn your back on your brothers. Take on any enemy, know the strength in these numbers. UPK official and ain't no coward among us. So make me go and bang with them sticks like I'm a drummer. How y'all gonna run with the style that we invented? You always talk the war was wild, but you never in it. All that coulda, shoulda, woulda. I see how you try to spin it. The way my soldiers move out, you think that we got evicted. There's one West in the building, we owning it while you renting. Lyrical exercise in the booth is my Planet Fitness. Words move you like calisthenics. Bars heavy, so when I bench it, I'm building up a hardcore. I flex when I'm finished. And right after a light workout, it's back to business. Group sick of UPK, cause we the illest. I got one question, will they ever stop hating? Waiting on this war so long, I'm salivating. Niggas turn bitch so strong, I call them Caitlyn. I get the green light, it's go, no hesitation. Y'all just been holding our spot like reservations. Now we back to work while you suckers still on vacation. Mixtape singles and even collaborations. They smiling in the face, but I know I see aggravation. You ain't got to hide it though, you fucking mighty cone. UPK bringing that heat, you know the fire's on. It's One West. Cause I'm a One West rapper, no half stepper. Cross that path at the camp, you know better. UPK, I'll die for those letters. I ride for those letters, the squad is forever. One West rapper, no half stepper. Cross that path at the camp, you know better. UPK, I'll die for those letters. I ride for those letters, the squad is forever. It's forever. The squad is forever.
Yeah. Go ahead. Come on, West. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Look, I keep it loyal to the team. UPK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother way. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Man, this shit is too easy. I'm on gold, but they don't believe me. You know I'm winning with the team. Screaming Vinny, 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 Beach. Hear them devils screaming out bloody murder. I'm about to close the curtain. Mama grind, bitch, and work. Sorry, all them lies, it ain't working. Them niggas weak, cause they be churching. I'm a West nigga, that's for certain. If he cross the line, I'ma back up and I'ma hit his ass with this virus. And I come through 300 strong, 144 Leonidas. All my niggas we eat. I'm in this bitch with the iris. Say all y'all do the sweet. Day all do the street. If a nigga made the wrong move, he make his ass out the league. He ain't one of us, hit the league. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Look, I keep it loyal to the T. UPK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat.
You see this look that's on my face, bitch, I'm for real with it. I hit the streets, put on my cleats, was in the field with it. You soft as cotton, just an actor, Uncle Phil with it. And then my targets on the move, bitch, I can still hit it. Hey, I speak true cause it's necessary. Color Jack revolutionary. Cold on them like January. Commander General is a visionary. Soul food, no sweets. Your preacher man, he's sweet. Matter of fact, he weak. It's wartime for peace. Think you hard, nigga, you ain't. Fuck with us, nigga, you can't. You smart cars, we pace. We form up in ranks. We body bag this rap shit. All black, no bright shit. Real life, no cap, bitch. Fall on them, that's cap shit.
I keep it loyal to the T. UPK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Nigga, come through
all black gully jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. Go ahead.
One West is to raise, son. That's where I came from. That is my A1s. I'm talking day one. Rest of these niggas out here is just fake, son. Look, you can hate, son. You cannot take, son. I've been in every hood out of my state, son. Out in these streets, I'm steady blazing. Looking to cut a nigga like I'm Jason. I am the one. This is the matrix. Going so hard that they think I'm an agent. Going so hard that they said I'm a mason. These are the facts, though. I'm just amazing. There is no other way that I could state them. I earn my spot, it'll never be vacant. These niggas lazy. They got complacent. They wanna level these fucking Caucasians. How the fuck we gonna rebuild our nation? You niggas feminine, go get some makeup. Sorry, but my love is only for Jacob. We had some hard days, we learned some hard ways. Always, just know that I pray that we get it out the dust. Only thing that I trust, knowing that my niggas gon' bust. That's thumbing up the rush, thinking that you won't get touched. Fuck when my brother get crushed, been through too much. Always come through in the clutch. Nigga just do what it does, fuck you thought shit was. Cause nigga it wasn't. Know that I do this a dozen. Always kept it 100. Niggas know I never stunning. And I keep shit running, even on the days when the pain keep coming, or a nigga fucked up and he feel like numbing. Show goes on, I just keep on drumming my fate. Even on the days I wanna break, saying how much could I take, still kept my faith. Even when these niggas act fake, even when it came like a snake, still kept my faith. Some days I ain't even wanna wake, some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith.
Dark days with no night vision, that's why my heart is a cave and there's ice in it. Don't even trust niggas no more, Lord is my witness. Me and these niggas ain't the same, it's a slight difference. Thought a nigga had my back, now it's a knife in it. But now I'm back at the back like it's the ninth inning. Still got the backpack packed in the back of the camp van, taking any given chance to blaze on the white man. Son of Benjamin, born on the right hand, never losing grip, I understand who I am. Met a man to show me the right path, now I'm rooted in the truth, to rule is my plan. And I can never lose sight like a night exam. Sharp as iron, I was forged by fireman. In the circle of life, how could I tire, man? I was undesired, had no one, and then I met these men and it changed how I'm living. Their words was convicting, called that a life sentence. Now I need a witness, but no, I'm not Christian. My faith in these scriptures, man, not no religion, man. It's like Tazab, and I'm with my brother Katazai. Then you niggas too sweet like baklava. Niggas better not make a nigga bring them choppers out. Better pray for your health like the doctors out. Just be faithful, one day you'll be thankful. Wonder why they hateful. Luckily I got angels. I'm so thankful. Yes, I'm so thankful. Used to be ashamed, and even before I
still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, saying how much could I take, still kept my faith. Even when these niggas act fake, even when it came like a snake, still kept my faith. Some days I ain't even wanna wake, some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith.
Alright, let's clap it up. Hey, Shalom, Israel. Shalom, Yahweh, Bashim, Al-Shai, Brakatham, to all the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh, Shamar. Alatham, Bashim, Al-Shai, to all the sisters, all right? I am UPK, Minnesota, with the Brotherhood Class. Today, we are going to go over a few things. Yeah, we have a lot to cover right now because there's so much going on in the earth today, as we know it. The main thing is hatred against Black and Hispanics and Native Indians, all right, or North American Indians. There's a lot going on as far as our people we have to discuss. I'm not sure if, Black, Hispanic, Native Indians have already known, but it's time for us to come together and to separate from this place called America. Because America has treated us, with no love, but with a lot of hatred.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So it's time for us to do something different. It's time for us to move around. You know what I mean? Mind our own business. Because when we mind the business of America, we are partakers of this place.
That's right.
To be a partaker meaning that you are a part of something, whatever that thing is. You don't want to be a partaker of America.
That's right.
Because in this place, this is where you are going to receive every bad thing, situation that's going to happen to you, your family, your husband, your loved ones. Okay? So you want to watch yourself. You want to be very careful. This is not the place where you want to put all your time and energy into, because it's not going to give you, fruit. It's not going to give you what you want. That American dream it's not for Black, Hispanics, Native Indians.
That's right.
It's for our oppressors. It was made for them.
Right.
If you think for 1 second that you have a place here in America today, you are sadly mistaken. I believe a white supremacist just shot down 10 Black people purposely for the sake of his hatred and wanted to kill them. Oh, may I add that he was a Christian as well. A lot of white supremacists are Christians.
That's right.
They could be Muslims. They could be Buddhists. That's not going to save you. What you have to understand that the Most High does not deal with religion. The God that you serve in the world is many gods. You have a white Jesus. Jesus is not white in the Bible.
That's right.
I don't know who told you that. How can you serve a God who is white and your oppressor is the same color?
Right.
Or the same makeup, the same creation? It doesn't make sense. That's oppression.
That's right, it is.
But what gives you hope is knowing that your God, your power, lives just like you. How is it that our God, right? Our God looks like our oppressor, but our God doesn't look like us, so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And we ain't talking about the skin color, because skin color does not determine your nationality. We are talking about the seed, which comes from the Father. We talking about the lineage. The Most High and Christ are niggas. Understand me clearly. They are Negroes.
That's right.
All the 12 tribes, we are all the same.
Common.
Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, we are all the same. We are a family. That's what we are. Okay? But anyways, I'm going to get more in depth. So once again, shalom to everybody. I do want to say, pay your tithes. If you fall in that 12 tribes chart, pay your tithes, man. If you are a fake Israelite group out there who say, the UPK ain't got the truth, but you following the things that we are bringing out, and you're taking it from our classes, pay your tithes, man. Apparently, we do got the truth, because you are taking from our classes, from our establishment, from our teachings and counsel. Pay your tithes. That's what you should do. And eventually, bring your ass to class, man. Don't just watch online. Go to a class in your own city. The ISUPK is everywhere. You name a place, 9 times out of 10, the ISUPK is there. All right? Get in class. Get a flyer. Stop being delusional and just get yourself set up for success and not failure. A lot is happening right now. Just a few hours ago, they mentioned that in a Texas elementary school, 14 children were injured, is what they're saying. So some are saying 14 children are injured or murdered, but the articles are saying 14 children were shot at, so injured, right? and one teacher is dead, or 2 people are dead. So we'll talk more about that a little bit later. But the article was saying 14 are injured and 1 or 2 are dead. All right. And this is the second shooting that's happened in Texas, because after the Buffalo, New York shooting with the white supremacists killing 10 black people, but shooting 13. So 10 out of the 13 died. So that means 3 have survived, right? Right after that situation, another shooting has happened in Texas. I think it was like 1 or 2 people had gotten injured or someone was dead. That was right after the whole Buffalo, New York, thing. You know what I mean? Also too, Southern California in the church, some people had got shot at, senior citizens. I believe 5 of them had got shot at. So, but no one had died, as far as we know. You know what I mean? That was something else that was swept underneath the rug. So a lot is happening in the earth right now. It can be a lot to consume in your mind. All right. Because so much is happening. Now, maybe a lot is happening in your life, and you may have your own issues, your own problems. No sweat, I understand. If you love your people, man, and you dedicate your life to your people, you will focus on what's going on around you. There's a lot of people right now who don't know, like for example, I in UPK, Minnesota, we was at camp last week on Saturday, and we was talking to a brother. He tells us that he didn't know nothing about the Buffalo shooting, and that happened, about a week, almost 2 ago. You know what I mean? And he's, roundabout of the streets. You know what I mean? I'm like, how do you not know what's going on in the earth today right now? Maybe you can be the next target, and you will never know. I ain't saying to go all into the news and things of that sort, but just focus. Focus is the main key right now. Focus is what you need right now. Forget about everything else. And when I say forget about everything else, meaning don't worry about the unnecessary things. Focus on what's going on today and figure out what you need to do and to make sure that does not happen to you or your loved ones. That way that you are safe, you are protected, and you can protect those and keep those safe, which is our nation, our people. Once again, if you love Black Hispanics and Native Indians, and you are a Black Hispanic and Native Indian, hey man, do everything in your power and your will to protect them.
That's right.
That's what you do. You make sure that you protect your own. Stop worrying about all these other, other nations' problems. Arabs ain't worried about you. Africans are not worried about you. You know what I mean? Becky and Jonathan is not worried about you. Karen is not worried about you. Omar and Muhammad, they are not worried about you.
That's right.
They could care less about you. They smile and laugh with you at the job, but behind closed doors, they're worried about their own people, their own family. How about you do the same, so-called Black man, Hispanic man, woman, child? Why don't you do the same thing? Worry about your own people for once and stop trying to include everybody else. And I mean, there's so much to uncover. You have the Roe versus Wade, which is the abortion thing going on right now. Okay? But let's go ahead and get into the precepts real quick. We have a lot to really discuss. That's just something brief. All right, just a little introduction that we're going to get into. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get Romans 13 and 11. And once again, make sure that you pay your tithes. All right. If you're watching class and you're getting information from this class or from the ISUPK in general, pay your tithes. That's what you should do. 10% of everything that you have. Go ahead.
Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Okay, actually, I want you to read from the top one more time.
Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep.
So right now, knowing that it's time, the time is right now to wake out of sleep. It's high time. When it says that it's high time, meaning that it's right now. This is something that we need to focus on right now. Because if you don't focus on what time it is, because like we always say as Israelites, right? As Hebrews, you know what I mean? I'll give you an example, right? So like in the hood, you may talk to your partner, right? Your partner meaning like your homeboy or your friend, and y'all may see a situation that's about to happen amongst other people, and you will ask the question like, hey bro, like do you know what time it is, right? You know what I mean? And they be like, yeah. They're not asking for the actual time, they're asking, you know what I mean, like, hey, so you see what's about to happen, because in the next few minutes it's time for us to get down, it's time for us to fight, it's time for us to defend ourselves. So right now you got to ask yourself, it is high time to wake out of sleep. And let me put this on the board. Let me put this on the screen real quick. Give me a second. So right here, right? Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, which is right now, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. Meaning that it's time for you to wake up, because you have been asleep this entire time. All this time you have been doing nothing but selling drugs. You're doing drugs. You know what I mean? You are so distracted by the whoredom and homosexuality that you can't see what's happening in front of you. Once again, we had talked to this brother and we had told him what was going on in the earth. He said he had no idea. And we like, brother, where have you been at? And this brother said, hey, I've been up and down the streets. And that's the issue. That's proof that that's the issue. Drugs doesn't help you. It doesn't help you escape the reality of what's going on. What it does, it kills you.
That's right.
And if you are distracted, you are going to die in your distractions. Give me something else that is a distraction in the earth right now, besides drugs and whores.
Money.
You're gambling so much, you don't see the dangers of it.
That's right.
You will lose your life. That money is going to be the death of you. That homosexuality is going to be the death of you.
That's right.
So be careful now. Watch yourself. Because you are going to find yourself in a place that you do not want to be in. And it might just be too late when you decide to turn your back. Right now, this is where you turn your back, right here. And you decide to serve the Lord and do what he has commanded us to do in the beginning. So, Romans 13 and 11. Go ahead.
For now is our safe Salakia.
No, from the top.
Romans 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation near
salvation
nearer than when we believe.
Right. So what this is talking about is our salvation is nearer than we believe. So a lot of people say, yes, we are at the end, at the end times, the end days. Yes. What that means is you have to get your stuff in order ASAP. If you don't fix your demons, fix yourself, time is going to run out. So you think, okay, we have a grace period of time, right? Is what it said in the Bible. But think of this, right? How long was that said? How long ago was that said that you had a grace period of time? Right now, in your mind, you should think that we have no time to mess up. You're thinking, okay, you know what? I got a few months to still keep getting high, to keep smoking these cigarettes, to keep smoking this weed. I have more time to keep, having sex with women and toss them to the side. I have more time to put my man on child support and be a disgusting type of female. You don't have time because it will catch up with you. So the moment that you think that you got time, just watch what happens to you right now, because bodies are dropping every day. I hope you understand that.
That's right.
Just this past Saturday at camp, I spoke about how bodies are dropping in the Twin Cities and Minneapolis and St. Paul in general. Every day, no exaggeration. I wake up to notifications. When I wake up throughout the whole day until the day ends, of notifications of murders happening in Minneapolis and in St. Paul. Every day. No exaggeration. Minnesota is going to be very close to what Chicago and St. Louis is right now, which is a murder capital. It's getting worse, it's not getting better. You wanna know why it's not getting better? It's because of our sin. Because we want to have a hot girl summer. You having a hot girl summer, it's going to end pretty bloody, if you ask me. It's going to be pretty tragic. You know what I mean? A hot girl summer. It's going to be a bloody summer. Okay? Keep going up.
Romans chapter 13, verse 12. The night is far spent.
The night is far spent, meaning time is up. Keep going.
The day is at hand.
The day is at hand, man. Like it's right now. All the wickedness, all the wickedness that you are doing, all the wickedness that you have done, like it's time to stop right now. The night is far spent. Go ahead.
Let us, therefore, cast off the works of darkness.
Let us cast off the works of darkness. What are the works of darkness? Child molestation, pedophilia, drug addiction, alcoholism, whoredom, drug use, drug selling. All these things, gossiping, all these things are a plague. It's a sin. It's a disease that we have to stop. That we must fix. Read that one more time from the top, Bible Shop.
Romans chapter 13, verse 12. The night is far spent.
Mm-hmm.
The day is at hand.
Mm-hmm.
Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness.
Now, what Paul is saying, us knowing that the night is far spent, knowing that the time is at hand right now, it's time for us to change our lives. If you pay attention to the Bible, if you study, if you don't study, man, study your ass off. Watch these classes in the UPK. Learn some knowledge. Don't go off what the Christian church told you. But back to the point, when you study Paul's letters that he wrote to the brothers in, Rome, Ephesia, which is Ephesians, book of Hebrews, Galatia, which is Galatians, so on and so forth, because Paul wrote a lot of books. Oh, yeah, Corinth, which is the book of Corinthians, right? When you look at all the letters that Paul had wrote in the Bible to the Hebrews, what you have to understand is that he was setting them up to be successful and he was also chastising and checking them to do better. That's why when we read this Bible, when we study the Bible, we learn from the mistakes that were shown in the Bible for us, for our learning to do better. Not to do what they did, but to do better. So you have no excuse. This is not the Christian church. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
That's right.
It's practical. Either you get with it or you don't. Otherwise, move around. This is the place where you fix yourself. You don't just, make mistakes sometimes, and then you just, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. This is not the place to make mistakes. All right. If you do make mistakes, you will be held accountable. Just understand that. All right.
That's right.
You will be held accountable because that's what the Lord requires. In the Christian church, there's no accountability. If you are making mistakes and you are in the wrong, there has to be some sense of justice. All right. Now, of course, Lord be with you. All right. And hopefully that you change before the Most High decides to put judgment on your head.
That's right.
All right. So one more time, verse 12 again.
Romans chapter 13, verse 12. The night is far spent.
Night is far spent, meaning like right now is the time for you to change your life. Go ahead.
The day is at hand.
The day is at hand, meaning it's right now. Change your life right now because this can be your last day breathing on the face of the earth. The last day that you see your loved ones, that you say goodbye, I love you. You know what I mean? A lot of us, in the world, or a lot of us in general, I should say, we have people that we love and people that love us.
That's right.
So, this could be your last day. So make your last day, make today as if it is your last day. You know what I mean? Make it worth its while. Make it, you serving the Most High. If you knew that you were going to die today, that's too easy. You know what I mean? That's very easy. You'll go ahead and serve the Lord and you will, repent for all the bad things that you have done previously or right now. That's too easy. The Bible says that Christ will come as a thief in the night.
That's right.
Because thieves come at a time where where you don't expect it.
That's right.
So Christ is going to come at a time where you don't expect it. And he's going to show up and pop up and see whether you are keeping the law or not. If you're keeping it, your life is spared. You're making it to the chariots. If you are not keeping it, off with your head. Your blood shall be upon him. That is also in the Bible. So you decide how your life should be, how your last days should be. Because you can end your life can be ended today, tomorrow, or the next day. You decide how you want your death to be. Whether serving the Lord or serving somebody in the world. It's better to die serving the Most High in Christ than to not serve them.
That's right.
Which is in the world. You dying for a block. What the hell is a block going to do for you? They're going to send you teddy bears, balloons, light candles, and have pictures. That's not honorable. To the people in the world, that's honorable. But after a while, people start to forget about you. Hey, do you remember Pookie back in the day, about 2016?
I heard of it.
I was like, oh, you talking about such and such brother. Like the fact that people gotta even try to remember who that brother or that sister was who died a long time ago. It's terrible, man. But have you heard of the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, the students, and the amazing sisters and children in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge? Have you heard about them? Who put in work for their people, for the Lord. And they ain't got to carry a gun. They ain't got to fight nobody. They don't have to be prisoners in Esau's jail. They don't have to be the norm of what society is today in this world called America. They don't have to be a part of the population of over 2 million black men incarcerated. But instead, they are something unique, something that is out of this world, literally, something that is out of this world. Someone who doesn't fight and talk bad about their brother or sister. Someone who doesn't commit crimes, who doesn't sleep around on a husband. You know what I mean? Only in the ISUK is have I ever seen where a sister, she has a man and her man has another, her man has another wife. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I've only seen that in UPK. And you know what? The man doesn't lie about it. He's upfront and honest. Have you ever seen a place where there are a group of brothers and sisters and there's nothing but order? There's a bunch of, hey, sis, are you married? Oh, yes. Oh, no sweat. Salaki, meaning, forgive me. I no sweat. Hey, sis, are you married? Oh, I'm not married, but you want to holler at my camp leader. You want to talk to him. Oh, no sweat, sis. Order. It's called order. Have you ever seen a place where no one gets high and they're drowning their sorrows with alcohol because of all the past things that they've been through in the past? Understand, if you are in the ISK, you are brand new. That's what you
right.
are supposed to be. Brand new. You are not Jonathan. You're not Keisha no more. You're not Daniel. You're not I don't know, Raekwon no more. You are someone more glorious. You are better than those people that you used to be, that old person that you used to be. All right? You're not Keisha no more. You're not Raekwon no more. You're not Jamal. You are someone with a new identity and a new makeup. So live your life being that new person who you are. There's nothing wrong with changing your life and changing who you are. A lot of people in the world, they be like, oh, you changed. Oh, now you different. What's wrong with changing? Now, if you're being fake and phony, that's one thing. But if you are changing your life to make sure that you are safe and protected, and this is a more healthy lifestyle for you, go ahead and change your life. Make sure that it is according to the Lord. All right? Don't try to move out of state, move out of the country to start a new life. That's not what's going to help you change your life.
That's right.
You serving the Lord is what's going to help you change. That's what is going to help you. A lot of people move from state to state, country to country, and they like, damn, like wherever I go, something always seems to, bad happen to me. You want to know why? Because you have not dealt with the demons in that place where you was at from the beginning. So the demons are following you. It's no different than the curses, today. You can't run from the curses.
That's right.
The Most High put the curses on our people for a reason. If you go to China, Ukraine, Russia, if you go, in the U.S., outside the U.S., the curses are going to follow you. All right? Anyway, keep going.
Romans chapter 13, verse 12. And let us put on the armor of light.
The armor of life, but cast off the works of darkness, right? Casting off the works of darkness is speaking about the sin. All the things that are wrong, cast off the works of darkness. Okay? Otherwise, put on the armor of light. Light is looked at as the law in the Bible. All right?
That's right.
As you know, in the book of Proverbs, where it says, the law is like a light. You know what I mean? Which it is. Keep going.
Romans chapter 13, verse 13. Let us walk honestly, as in the day, not rioting and drunkenness.
All right, I want you to start real quick. What does it mean to walk honestly?
walk honestly in the truth.
And the truth, damn right. That's right. To walk honestly means to let's walk into the truth. But with the truth, let's get the knowledge of this. Keep going. Let's walk into what again?
Let us walk honestly, as in the day, not rioting and drunkenness.
Not rioting or drunkenness. Rioting and drunkenness is going to be all the riots that you see right now.
That's right.
Tomorrow is the anniversary of George Floyd's death, or murder, I should say. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be rioting and drunkenness, because that impact, like George Floyd's death, impacted Minnesota and places outside of Minnesota. But like I do understand the anger and frustration, but if you are okay, I'll say this: if you are angry and frustrated about your people dying and suffering, right, in America today, you have to do more than just riot and try to hurt all the buildings and hurt the earth, things of that sort. You have to serve the Lord. Plain and simple.
That's right.
You have to serve the Most High. And there will be far more damage than the damage that you're doing in the streets of rioting. You know what I mean? But if you're truly mad and upset, you would serve the Most High and learn how to avoid another situation like that happened to the brother George Floyd and many others.
That's right.
All right, keep going. You said drunkenness, right?
Drunkenness.
A lot of people who riot, they get drunk. They loot the liquor stores, grocery stores, fast food places. A lot of them are not just drunk off of alcohol or wine, but also too drugs as well. You can get drunk and high off of many things.
That's right.
It's not just always substance. Keep going.
Romans 13 and verse 13. Not in chambering and wantonness.
So chambering and wantonness is meaning coming up in a group of people and doing unlawful things. Chambering is a government of people coming together for the wrong cause, in short terms. Wantonness is unlawful desire. So think of unlawful sex. Unlawful sex is like, gay sex, child molestation, pedophilia, things of that sort. You know what I mean? A strong desire that is unlawful. All right? A strong sexual desire, so to speak. Go ahead.
Not in strife and envy.
Not in what?
Not in strife and envying.
Right now is not the time for you to have any strife or envy against anybody. Right now, today in America, that brother or sister that you have an issue with, you need each other. Little do you know, you need each other. The fact that you think that you don't, you have lost the battle. That's not your enemy. Y'all may have an issue, but that's not your enemy. Who is the real enemy? Our oppressor. Our oppressor is the enemy.
That's right.
The person that you haven't talked to in a few years, that's not your enemy.
That's right.
The person that's right next door to you that you're beefing with, that's not your enemy.
That's
that
right.
Family member, that so-called old ex-friend, you know what I mean? That's not your enemy. Okay? You know what I mean? Now, of course, the issues that we have within our own communities, we can work out. But at the end of the day, we have a common enemy. That is our oppressor.
That's right.
That's our oppressor. Who is Esau, who is white. All right? That is the common enemy. So once we understand that we are not the issue, we are not the enemy, and we focus on who it actually is, that's when we come together. And we actually stick together. Because our oppressor, they stick together all the time. They may have an issue, right? Come on. They may have an issue. They go to war, right?
Yeah.
But after they go to war, they still stick with each other, right?
That's right.
When we go to war with each other, we fall apart.
That's right.
We don't stick with each other. We stay separate when we must be unified.
That's
Black
right.
Hispanics and Native Indians must be unified and only Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians must be unified together. If I did not mention any other ethnicity or nation, that says a lot. They are the outsiders. They are the enemy. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians come together only, and don't let anybody else inside. Keep your circle tight. Keep it all the way tight to where no one can squeeze through. Keep going.
Romans chapter 13, verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
But put ye on the Lord Jesus Christ, and make not provision for the flesh.
Right. All right. So yeah. So therefore, so put on the spirit of Yahushua.
Well,
You know what I mean? Put on the spirit of Yahushua as far as what he did. Put on the spirit of the law. Stay strong. Stay in, have what is called endurance or endure and to the end. That's what you must do when it comes to keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Endurance to the end. Don't endure for just a small time. Once Christ returns, man, endure unto that time.
That's right.
If you are not around, if you pass or die before Christ's return, make sure that you endure all the way until you serve the Lord unto your death.
That's right.
That's what you do. Let's get Romans 6 and 23. Romans chapter 6, verse 23. All right.
Romans 6, verse 23. For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Yahushua our Lord.
I want you to read it from the top one more time.
Romans chapter 6, verse 23. For the wages of sin is death.
Romans chapter 6, verse 23. For the wages of sin is death. Explain to me, what is a wage?
So you labor in.
Something that you labor in, right? Yeah. So think of a wage as a check.
Right.
You know what I mean? A wage is a check. You know what I mean? You get a check at the end of the week or probably, 2 weeks. So, for the wages of sin is death. So what that means is the more that you labor in sin, you are going to receive something at the end. And what's that at the end? That means death. Because sin equals death.
That's right.
So for the wages of what?
For the wages of sin is death.
For the wages of sin is death. And that's so poetic. Because that's the truth.
That's right.
So if you're working in sin, you will find yourself dead at the end, right?
That's
For
right.
the wages of sin is death. So the more that you work into, puff pass with smoking anything, for you working laboring in prostitution, whoredom, homosexuality, you will find HIV. You will find some sick bastard that wants to take advantage of you, rape, molest you, and kill you at the end of the job.
That's right.
If you want to labor into scamming, you're going to find yourself somewhere in a terrible place, a prison cell, a jail cell. If you want to labor in, gossiping, you are going to find yourself in terrible situations. You want to labor in sleeping with someone else's wife or woman, or you sister sleeping with a man that's not your man, your head is going to be blown off.
That's right.
Read it one more time.
For the wages of sin is death.
For the wages of sin is death. So if you want to labor in sin, you want to smoke all the drugs, you want to do all the drugs that you want, right? You want to sleep with all the women that you want, that are not, that is married to someone else. You want to commit all these abominations, all that you want, right? You want to commit all the abortions. Just understand that the wages of sin is death.
That's right.
You will die in your sin. The more that you work in it, you will reap what you sow.
That's right.
Keep going.
But the gift of God is eternal life through Yahushua our Lord.
The gift of God, our power, is what?
But the gift of God is eternal life through Yahushua Christ our Lord.
So now it's telling you about the death, but here goes the life. The life is eternal life that comes from Yahushua, the Mashiach, our King, which is telling you all you have to do is follow what he laid down. Yahushua laid down the foundation for us.
That's right.
He didn't die for us to continue to sin. He died for us to stop to sin, to stop it. Otherwise, what was the purpose of him coming down here? Anybody could have did that. But Yahushua played an important part, which he very much does right now. He is giving us another chance. Him dying is our second chance, which we blew thousands and thousands of times. At this point, with the Most High's mercy, we have more than a second chance.
That's right.
Because we keep playing with the Most High's mercy. And it's going to run out very soon. And I pray that you get it right before it runs out. Because the Most High does not want to kill us. He wants us to survive and live and to be the people that he called us to be. But if you playing with the Most High, you know what I mean, who is our Father, our power, understand that his wrath is terrible.
That's right.
All right. 1 second, Salakia. Come. All right, so yeah, so you know what I mean? Like, that's what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen simply is that our people are going to be destroyed if we do not decide to serve the Most High. That's what it's gonna be. Okay. All right, so Baba Shah, if y'all could give me a second here. Give me 1 second. Gotta take care of something real quick. So Salaki, give me 1 second here. Just give me like 30 seconds. Oh, we got it.
Right.
Salam, we have the ISBK coming out of 1 West on 25th Street, Harlem, New York, and the Commander Jenny Ahana. Boy, the stuff that is going on right now. You just had an incident in Texas where, as a matter of fact, what I had read was Yeah, I think it was started out as 14 being killed.
14 injured.
Yeah, I just read 14 being killed.
It's two different things.
Yeah. I know it's kind of.
I didn't know what's the white people's cater shops black school or something.
It is. Yeah. Some dude with a Hispanic. He got a Spanish name. You know, something Ramos. You know,
Salvador Ramos.
Salvador Ramos, and he had a third name too, didn't
he? His own show that.
Okay, I seen a third. Let me pull up what I got out of it. And see, here's another thing. You know, it's not good for us to be mixing and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because for one thing, a lot of people's gonna be running around talking about he was Hispanic. That's what people's gonna say. Ain't that what they said about Zimmerman?
Right.
When he killed Trayvon Martin, they said, "Oh no, he is Hispanic." They quiet when you know that the Christian church is quiet when you know that the person is white. They don't say nothing. But if it seemed like it could be another race, then they come out. Oh, no, see, it wasn't Massa. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Massa. Go ahead.
So what he was his daddy was white.
Probably so. Probably so. You know what I'm saying? We don't go ahead.
So recent articles that came out about an hour or two ago.
Right.
The numbers have jumped up. It's saying that 18 students and 2 adults killed by shooter authorities say. So I believe the 2 adults are going to be the teachers. But otherwise, the children are the elementary students.
Right.
So instead of 14, saying 18 students.
He it's like if I could, he killed his grandmother before he went and did all of that.
Oh, God.
He shot and killed his grandmother.
Okay.
So that she might be one of the adults.
Okay. So probably one teacher and then
right, the grandmother first, and then he went into the school.
Okay. Yeah.
Look, man, things is winding down. I mean, in reality, things is going, they're going haywire. They wiring down. Can you give me the water?
Oh yeah, sure. Actually, this
one. Okay, yeah, okay. I'll just this one there.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that's right.
And see, here's the thing: we displayed as a soft target.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be more of this stuff happening. They see what happened with the first one, with the one, and then they see what happened with the other one. And all of this stuff is in the same year, though. I ain't even talking about the stuff that happened in 2020 and 2021 and all that. I'm not even talking about that. Look what's going on in 2022. You know what I'm saying? Boy, this is crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're around here, girls and fighting, game banging, killing each other. You're unaware what our oppressors doing to us and all that.
Right.
Stand all on the corner, not knowledge about nothing what's going on.
Right.
We need to wake up out of us and be more vigilant and watch our people around each.
Right.
White folks come around us. Watch them.
Yeah, we got to do more than watch.
Just more watch.
We got to do more than watch at this point.
Yeah. We
got to stop them at the door. I thought it's supposed to be security at the door before you go into a school, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Some schools, yeah, but like I would say my middle school, honestly, like middle school, elementary school, like I remember that far back. I would say but like when it comes to as far as high school, we have like 5 security guards, like fake ass police.
In Louisville, they had real police.
No. So we have security guards, and then we have real police that was down the street from.
Right.
Actually, so like if I may, last week where we was at, right? You remember that big ass bike ramp?
Right.
So down the block, that's where I graduated from, that high school.
Right.
You can't see it because it's behind another building.
Right.
But around that area, I lived in that area for like 10, 11 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? In that area alone, like we had a police precinct that got burned down, because of the whole George Floyd thing.
Right.
But we had police and security guards over in that area before all that shit. You know what I mean? But as far as middle school, elementary,
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
Sometimes every time I see the police, it look like you want to do something to me.
Yeah, that's the way that that's the way that they are. You know what I'm saying? Remember the scripture when it said they will not respect the persons of the old or of the young. They see gray hairs on us, they don't go ahead.
Right. That's Deuteronomy 28, 50.
Right. They don't care nothing about none of that. And then the children that got shot up were the young. And his grandma was the old. I don't know whether his grandma was an Israelite, which I don't know. She might have been, because he, you know what I'm saying, he looked like he's probably a product of some white man. You know what I'm saying? And his spirit, he looked like one of them heavy metal dudes. You know what I'm saying? Plus he had the real light skin with the real solid dark hair. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that how them heavy metal bands be portraying themselves and all of that? You have the pale skin and the black hair. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he was. And see, here's the thing. Say he was from Dakota, North or South Dakota, one of the two. And matter of fact, being the fact that he's from there, his mother might have been a Gadite, and his father Edomite. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a whole lot of that going on. That's why I don't care too much to go too much to powwows, because the one that went to a Louisville, that's all you seen. You know what I'm saying? Dead serious. All you seen was, you know what I'm saying? You had some Uncle Tomahawks. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, see, when you see the police, a lot of people seem like they have a hatred for their own people.
Yeah, they do. But see, here's the thing: every race has a hatred for people, members inside its race.
Right.
We can never ever use that as an excuse. That we the only people that they put that excuse on, and then seem to make sense. We the only people that stupid shit seem to make sense to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody else. You can't go to an Arab country and say and you know and see America killing the Arabs and be like, well, you know, Arabs is killing Arabs. That's a domestic problem. That has to do with them. They got to straighten out their own problems and everything. You can't use that as an excuse for you going in and killing them too.
Right.
That's Cain. Anybody want to know who give me a second? Anybody want to know who the children of Cain are? You know what I'm saying? And the children of Esau, which is of the total same spirit.
That's right.
Look at that type of philosophy. When you say, well, you know, this guy killed black people, and then they say, well, black people are killing black people. What are they really saying? They're saying, y'all killing each other. Why not let us do it? Why not let us kill you too? Y'all killing each other, so let's kill you too.
Right.
Who would come up with a philosophy like that? Cain, because that's what Cain wants to do. It's what he loves doing. He loves killing. You see what I'm saying? And Cain was killing, you know, his children was killing the children of Seth. You know what I'm saying? And Cain was such a good killer, you know, that's who was ruling the world at that time.
That's right.
That's who was ruling the earth. Any man take out vengeance upon Cain, vengeance will be taken to hold on sevenfold, right? And then Lamech, oh, surely 70 and seven fold. You know, that's the Jewish man. That's him. That was him, you know what I'm saying? You know, back, you know, before the flood. You know what I'm saying? Because all agendas picked up, you know what I'm saying? Where all the gods of Seir, which I'm gonna go into those scriptures, you know, also, you know what I'm saying? All the gods of Seir were gods that were around before the flood even happened. You see what I'm saying? Now think about it for a second. If all the animals are destroyed and all the people and all of that, right? And then you got these stone images, and then the water dries up, right? Somebody gonna come and get those images, ain't they? You see what I'm saying? And they're gonna prop them up. The images that never could help them before.
Right.
They're gonna prop them up, clean them off, and all of that stuff. You know, get the mold and get all of that stuff off of them, and then bow down and start worshiping. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. And they went from Babylon all the way down to Seir, And then they went to, you know what I'm saying? It's a reason why, but as a matter of fact, when we get ready to get into, it's a reason why in Ezekiel, the 35th chapter, it talks about the prophecy is against Seir, against Mount Seir, is and the children of Seir, but it's not talking about the same children that were actually of Seir, which you might still have some of those running around. And if it is some of those running around, then they're blended in with white people because white people blended in with them. You know what I'm saying? And just like what the white man like to do, he like to kill stuff, and then when it's this much left, he want to save that.
Right.
Just like they destroyed the books in Jerusalem, and they kept this many of them and put them in the Vatican. You see what I'm saying? And then put protection around them. They was an endangered species, right?
That's right.
Just like the goddamn or what was it? The white rhino. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What do? They kill the hell out of them for their tusks and all of that stuff, right? And then when it's just 10 of them left, then they put barriers around that 10 and try to repopulate. You see what I'm saying? So if there are any children of Seir still left up on the face of the earth, which most likely is, but guess what? They'll bend in and become white. You see what I'm saying? And then you got the children. Go ahead.
Did Monsieur intermarry with these other cave people and Monsieur killed them off and all that stuff?
Say that again?
Did Monsieur integrate with these other
Monsieur?
The one you just said, Monsieur.
Oh, okay.
Did they integrate with these other cave dwellers and
they integrated with white people?
Yeah.
Yeah, they integrated
these cave people off and stuff.
See, here's the thing. They were royalty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And at that time they wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, grounds around. That stuff didn't happen till the Most High put the judgment down upon, you know what I'm saying, upon the Edomites and all of that. They didn't really just start out like, oh, go ahead.
Well, I ain't trying to confuse now with Mount Sarah and Cain. But when you
okay. Let me clear that up. I kind of know where you're going with this. All the children of Cain got destroyed in the flood.
Okay.
So what happens is when the Most High wiped the old world out, then the new world come along, right?
Okay.
And then all the agendas start back up. You see what I'm saying? Esau became the new Cain.
Okay.
He's spiritually just like him. He physically looks like him. All of that. Spiritually, he is Cain's son.
Okay.
That's why in the ISUBK, a lot of times we'll refer to the children of Esau as the children of Cain. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Okay. When God cut Cain off from mankind, when he told him he gonna be how do you say when he cut him off from mankind, was he hidden in the rocks and caves and all that Cain was?
Oh, he went forth and built a city.
You did?
Yeah. He built a city. Now think about this for a second. It's the first recorded, you know, just straight up city in the Bible. He went forth and built a city. And in order for you to build a city, right? In order for you to build a city, that means he's not gonna build it just by itself. That means that you have to have your children, not only your children, who they'll become the lords of the city, you know what I'm saying? But you also have to have other men to come and help you and to see your vision, right? And then, you know, now you got your laborers, you got your financiers, you got all of that, you know what I'm saying? Just like when any Edomite has an idea, other people join with that Edomite in his idea and believe in his dream.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how Cain built the city. You see what I'm saying? Cain went forth and built a city. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he did a lot. He did, you know, great and mighty things. You know what I'm saying? Before he was all, you know, messed up and everything. And his children went on to rule the earth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But see, here's the thing. Being the fact that when he had the curse and everything, right? And it said that the land would not produce, you know, for him. So what did he have to do? That means he had to kill people, take their land, and then have servants tilling the land. You see what I'm saying? just like he had to have other labor, a labor force to build his city. And his city was attractive. His city was the America of its day. You know what I'm saying? His city was like Las Vegas, like New York City, like Chicago. Everybody, and then the name of the city was Enoch.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That was the name of his city. He named it after his son. You know what I'm saying? And this city was glorious, and everybody wanted to come to it. Go ahead.
That book of Enoch, that's not what's in it.
No. It is Enoch is just a name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it means something like big. You know what I'm saying? Huge. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, which that means he named the city Enoch because the city would be big. And it'll be something that will catch the attention of the world, just like America is today. You know what I'm saying? It will have the world's attention. And you have other cities, but none like this. You see what I'm saying? None like this glorious city right here. And that's what Cain had. You know what I'm saying? And his children, you know what I'm saying, were the lords of this city. And they went on to build other cities. You know what I'm saying? Just like in America, New York City ain't the only city.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? You got Chicago. You got Vegas that was built. You got, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just cities just all over. Big, glorious cities. Houston, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Austin, Texas. Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You got all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And Edomites were the lords to build this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, it was the same thing before the flood happened. You know what I'm saying? And this dude, you know, he said he's from the Dakotas, and you have a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying, Esau that mixes in with Gad and with, you know what I'm saying, the other tribes, you know what I'm saying. His mom's probably an Issacharite. Because you got Gad and Issachar predominantly in the North or South Dakota, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, was you going to say something, Roy?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you got predominantly Gad and Issachar there. And he probably had this Issacharite mama, you know what I'm saying? Because they love to mingle stuff up on them reservations too.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of $5 Indians inside them reservations. And you know, and you come there with the truth, they're gonna be some of the main forces. A lot of times it's gonna come against you. Because see, here's the thing, you know, just like when it used to be the Bloods and the Crips, and that stuff wasn't race, you know, like in California. Them gangs at one time wasn't race, they wasn't, you know, black and Hispanic against each other. Black and Hispanic, if you was a Blood, you had a lot of Mexicans that were Bloods too. You know what I'm saying? And all of y'all were in the same exact gang, same set. You know what I'm saying? If you was a Crip, it was the same thing. But when they incorporated Esau into it, that's when things got crazy. And what do? First thing that they do is start to play the two against each other. Then Issachar started killing the tribe of Judah. You know what I'm saying? You know, even white people's presence alone, you know what I'm saying, causes violence.
That's right.
He doesn't need, a lot of times he doesn't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You move a white dude around, you know what I'm saying, and put him among blacks, he can be just as quiet as I don't know what. But let somebody black figure that this white dude is being mistreated by somebody or something like that. Then you're gonna have, you know what I'm saying, black people getting it in, and he ain't got to do nothing. All he has to do is sit there and watch all the monkeys. You know what I'm saying? That's all he got to do is watch just sit there and watch Planet of the Apes destroy the hell out of each other. That's all he got to do. You know what I'm saying? And then he sat back, and you know what happens with the ones that's left? He becomes their king. That's the way it always works. But see, this is why we got to keep them out of our stuff.
That's right.
If there had been some black security guards at that, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about real security guards that would actually treat him like they treat us. You see what I'm saying? How would they them look at him up and pat him down all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Search him, man, then treat him with the discriminatory practices, then those children and all them will still be alive.
That's right.
You got to look at results. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at results. We got to start being smart.
That's right.
Because these smarts, you know, intelligent and smart. I bet you it was a lot of intelligent people inside that school.
Yeah.
Oh, intelligent teachers, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But see, here's the thing. They weren't smart. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference between smarts and intelligence.
Okay.
And then one trumps the other. Can anybody guess what that one is? One trumps the other. There's smarts and intelligence. One trumps the other. Which one trumps the other?
You're smart.
Smart trumps intelligence.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It's always better to be smart. You got a lot of people that's out there. You got intelligent people on the earth. You know what I'm saying? You got intelligent people out there. They got all of these degrees and all of this stuff, but then you got the smart dude. He don't even talk like, he can't talk with, you know, a hell of a vernacular or nothing like that. But he got a damn construction company where he's making $90,000 a year.
Right.
While the intelligent dude got all these damn degrees and he working at Costco's. You see what I'm saying? He managing the Costco's or managing McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Something like that. Hating his life, and he got school debt piled up to the goddamn ceiling on top of that. Now, riddle me this. In his life, he should have been smart instead of intelligent.
That's right.
I mean, it's good to have both. No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's good to have both. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, it's great to have both. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, being smart is more important. And being the fact that you had all of them intelligent people inside that goddamn school, but no smart people inside there. You see what I'm saying? Because what the smart people would have did, they would have seen this goddamn dude, this pale-skinned dude, you know what I'm saying, who was paler than most white people. On top of that, like he Brandon Lee or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Remember that Brandon Lee, the Crow?
Yeah.
He come through, you know, looking like that. You know what I'm saying? Or like damn Ozzy Osbourne or somebody like that. And you're not gonna pat this, you're not gonna stop this dude. What the hell is he doing 18 years old in a goddamn elementary school anyway?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have let him in.
That's right.
They should have stopped him at the, wait, hold on. They should have racially profiled him. You know what I'm saying? Even though he had gad looking features and all of that stuff, he's still most likely a white man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He's most likely a damn white man, which he did have some. He looked kind of like Brandon Lee from The Crow or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like where you could tell it was something else. He had some other, you know, blood in him or whatever. But that don't mean a damn thing.
That's
the spirit of a white man is still the spirit of a white man.
That's
it's
right.
still that. You know what I'm saying? And being the fact that he was able to go in and kill people beyond the damn number that we even know, because we still getting more goddamn reports that it's more people that die. Who kills like that? And how many rounds is in the shit that he got? Salaki. Hey, you able to kill all those people and then injure I don't know how many others. You know what I'm saying? I mean, damn. This dude had an AR-15, at least. And they probably reloaded.
Right.
Something like that. How many bullets do an AR hold? What, 30? Maybe? Anybody know? You know, Amon?
I think you got modifications for that too. So,
oh.
They started as one thing, but
yeah, you got the extended clips and you got the auto arrows. Yeah. What did they call the one things? The auto pieces that you put and make your stuff automatic?
Oh yeah. Shit, forget the term for it.
Auto.
They're putting that on handguns and shit too.
Yeah, making them automatic. Boy, that's some mean stuff right there. But no, what he did though, I'm quite sure his stuff was firing like blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? His stuff was firing with more control. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at the rounds of clips that he had in his stuff. You know, I don't think it was no Hispanic. It wasn't no Mexican doing that. But that's what people's gonna try and say though. You know, the black church is gonna come out. No, he was a Mexican. No, that was a Mexican right there. No, that was a goddamn white dude.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That was a damn white dude. And that's another damn thing. And these Israelite sisters got to stop getting with these damn heathens.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's their children that bear the spirit of those heathens. You know what I'm saying? It's more dangerous for a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian woman to get with a white man than it is for a goddamn for a black man to get with that goddamn white woman to produce a child. You see what I'm saying? Hell, you got brothers in the school that got white mothers.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And that's of every tribe that I can think of. You know what I'm saying? They have white mothers. But they in the school. And they got the spirit, you know, of their fathers. That goddamn black woman and the Hispanic woman, they thought, I'll bet you he was so welcome on the reservation too. I bet he was so welcome. Oh, so welcome. And loved on that reservation. All the Gadite box that he got. All the Gadite box that he can. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Grown Gadite box, you know what I'm saying? All of it, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? He looked like white Jesus. You know what I'm saying? You know, and they loving that. You know, they know that he ain't no Gad or Iscarite too. They know it. You know what I'm saying? You know, they are just all about we all one people, everybody one people. Unless you be black and try to go with some of them goddamn reservations, they will give you what you know. You gotta get the hell up out of here, especially if Esau's there. You know what I'm saying? They got the patriarch there, some old Edomite with a goddamn jade necklace on. You know what I'm saying? And he the wise man. He the one that say who stay and who go. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm talking about? Oh, look. Yeah, but you know, that's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we do. This is why we got to start having more discriminatory practices.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to. This I mean, damn, come on, man. This is the second thing that happened in what 1 month. Right? Am I right?
That's right.
This is 2 incidents happening in the same goddamn month. Oh yeah, and also too, if I might add, black women still getting their asses beat inside them damn heathen shops. Yeah, some damn white dude, man, he's going off like Tommy Morrison on some damn black woman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He stole her first. She was dazed, and she started trying to start fighting back. And then next thing you know, he's like pow, pow, pow with all the caveman punches on. Yeah, I've seen that. You seen that too?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think women coming a lot of these things don't have this.
Speak up, speak up.
I said, woman, you don't possess too much logic out there. I think they need more guidance by man of the Lord than anything.
Yeah, they do. You know what I'm saying? And it's got to be an aggressive action. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, if some sister with an Edomite or whatever the case, we ain't the type of dude gonna grab it on the sister and everything. No, you shouldn't be with her. No, you already with him. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that we got to understand is, you know, I mean, and matter of fact, and if those type of sisters want to do anything for the truth, they're gonna have to do the same thing that the heathen do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you know what? I done seen ghetto gaggers wipe out congregations. I done seen it. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't I telling you about that? Right. I done seen, you know what I'm saying, ghetto gaggers wipe out a goddamn congregation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Wipe it out to where it is no more in existence. You go to the place where it used to be, and the damn grass is tall as me. You know what I'm saying? Dead serious. Possums running around, you know what I'm saying? All kind of messed up stuff. You know what I'm saying? She laid the land desolate. You know what I'm saying? And it was over, like I tell you, it was over her little heathen child, too. You know what I'm saying? And then she went to the other place and did something similar and wiped that out to where the leader of that place bounced over to in Cincinnati, moved to Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? Running from her. You see how dangerous this stuff is? So, you know, it was a sister. A sister called, consider asking about the school at one point, and this became the conclusion of what she was saying. She said, because I, kind of, tested the sister. She told me, well, my child is half white. I'm like, oh, really? You know what I'm saying? And she's like, I'm like, so I dug into it with him. She's like, well, I was his nigger B. You know what I'm saying? And I loved it.
You might as well say the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you are.
Yeah, okay. She said she was his nigger bitch. And she loved it. And she still loved it while she was talking on the phone to me. She trying to fool me. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, one time I was this fake Israelite and his sister. She was telling his brother how she aborted 8 black babies and went with the white boy and buried his seed. Then she called herself like me.
Yeah, you see what's going on?
Yeah.
You see what's going on?
Yeah.
Right. And that same woman was talking to me in a flirtatious tone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It went from her calling about the school to her wanting to find out about me. And then she started talking sexually. You know what I'm saying? On top of that. And what she'll do for her man and all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And talking about she owned a piece of land and she, you know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff like that. And then whenever, you know what I'm saying? She's talking about adopting children and putting, you know what I'm saying, putting them in the house and having them help out around working the land and stuff like that. And I told him, like, well, you plan on adopting children, you should only adopt Black or Hispanic children.
That's right.
And she said, well, my son is mixed. Oh, that conversation took a whole nother turn. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, what you need to do is, I mean, you come into the truth or whatever, you can't put your kid among there. You should probably give your kid back to his father. Straight up. Don't sit there and throw that little bastard on us. Because that's what happens. They take their little bastard and, you know what I'm saying, they weaponize their children and all of that against us. You see what I'm saying? You said they're trying to force us to accept this little devil dog.
That's right.
Give him back to his his peoples won't take him, right? They don't accept it. No, they just, you know what I'm saying, just sit there and spit and say, that's y'all's. You know what I'm saying? Look at the low self-esteem you gotta have in order to take that. You know what I'm saying? And we always took heathen children. We always did that. We always played Uncle Ben. And what's the big black dude on Shirley Temple? What the hell is his name? You remember? Anybody remember that, right? The Shirley Temple, the dude who used to tap dance with Shirley Temple?
Yeah, I remember.
You remember it? You know what I'm saying? They always want us to play that. You know what I'm saying? Black men, we the world's stepdaddy. Damn. We the world's stepdaddy. Okay, what was it? Okay. Oh, this was Mr. Bojangles. Bill Bojangles Robinson danced his way between African Americans and whites. When Bill Bojangles Robinson danced his way up and down the stairs, hand in hand with Shirley Temple, he trapped his way into the hearts of millions. I bet the hell he did.
In fact, that says he trapped.
You're right. I bet you he damn did. You know what I'm saying? They got to see this big nigga. This big ass, 6'5", 300 something pound nigga with the tap dancing next to this little white girl as her pet. I bet you he damn did. And then they told all black people to see, y'all should be like him. Y'all should be like Mr. Bojangles. And they even named a damn chicken restaurant after him. Bojangles. Anybody remember Bojangles? You know what I'm saying? They named the chicken spot after him. So that we would go to that chicken spot, love the way that chicken tastes and all of that. And you see the Bojangles sign and say, man, that, look at him as a hero. You know what I'm saying? Boy.
I was going to say, they should have been in Ohio and Kentucky.
Yeah, they got rid of how many? I wonder how many did, because they had one on Broadway in Kentucky, and that was the last one I remember. Oh, okay. This is in. They got it in Frankfort, Kentucky. Frankfort is actually the capital of Kentucky, and then they got them everywhere but Louisville. Yeah, Shelbyville. Yeah, damn, they got a bunch of these Bojangles. Damn, they got them everywhere but Louisville. Yeah, they took the ones in Louisville out. They got some good food. Don't get me wrong. But then, you know what I'm saying? He looked at him up at him as a hero of what all blacks should want to be like. You know what I'm saying? That's damn pathetic right there. But see, like I was saying, back to the point as far as with that dude, I'll bet you he was an Edomite. I'll bet you he was accepted all on the reservations, accepted even in the he might have spoke Spanish too, on top of that. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why he went, was in Texas. A lot of people speak Spanish. A lot of Edomites and everything speak Spanish down there in Texas. And then he probably had an Issacharite mama and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, also too, you got a lot of people that think that just because somebody got a Spanish name that they're Hispanic. No, they're not. Spain conquered that place. Right. That's why they have Hispanic names. They didn't have those names at first. Right. It's just that when we talking with so much flavor. We talking, you know what I'm saying, with the dialect and everything, you know what I'm saying? We talking with so much flavor, just like you got Hispanics in other countries that are not speaking Spanish, but they speak whatever language it is with the same flavor and funk and everything as you know what I'm saying, in the dialect of people in Puerto Rico and Cuba. You know what I'm saying? But they're speaking a totally different language. That's another way that you can start to tell us too. You can tell Benjamites everywhere. Everywhere you damn go. You know what I'm saying? They don't even speak patois. You know what I'm saying? They speak whatever it is, but they're saying with the same Benjamite flavor. You know what I'm saying? And they're speaking a totally different language. Real talk. Just like down in you got the Portuguese and everything. You know what I'm saying? Brazil. And they speak Portuguese, but they speak it with the same flavor as niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they act just like the tribe of Judah. That's why the reason why Anderson Silva's always wanted to dance and shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, he beat somebody's ass. He always want to dance and, you know what I'm saying, and start doing all of the stuff that he be doing. And, you know what I'm saying? It's like Michael Venom Page. He do the same damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So I can't, when I see stuff like that, I can't help but think how we was in war, though. You know what I'm saying? When we fought wars and stuff like that. And remember, the Most High said Judah should go up first. Judah go up sea walking and shit. Going in the war. And then the other tribes see us sea walking and they look and they start sea walking too. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a whole nation of people, you know what I'm saying, looking glorious as hell, got big studs and diamonds and stuff like that on all of that. Be a scary sight. If you a heathen, you know what I'm saying? I can just imagine the dread that the heathens had when we came forth in war against them. I could just imagine the Most High is on our side too. You know what I'm saying? I could just imagine the dread. You know what I'm saying? They see us dressed like we be dressed to camp and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Coming up through happy. And we went to war happy. You know what I'm saying? When the Most High was with us, a lot of people don't. What Mike Tyson said something way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? He said something like to the effect of ain't no warrior like a happy warrior, or something to that effect. You know what I'm saying? He used to be happy when he used to go out and box and everything. After he got the butterflies out from his first fight, you know what I'm saying? He said he started crying his first fight. Mike Tyson did, and went out and goddamn destroyed the dude. You know what I'm saying? But after that, you know what I'm saying, he was pretty much happy because he had the people that that he wanted around him, and he started to have the money and stuff like that. He was pretty happy. He didn't have the anger in him yet. You know what I'm saying? The real anger and the hate and all of that in him. But we went to war. We had a balance. We were angry with them heathens. You know what I'm saying? But we was happy that we were fighting the battles of the Lord and the Lord was with us. You see what I'm saying? So hell yeah. Do I believe we went out sea walking and shit? Yeah, I believe that. You know what I'm saying? I believe it. You know what I'm saying? We went out and leaning and rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I believe we went out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they seen us doing that. You know what I'm saying? They like, damn, these niggas was ready to smoke us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Real talk, But the point, you know what I'm saying, we gotta start using discriminatory practices or we gonna damn die.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I mean, goddamn, come on, man. They killed the old first. And then they started killing the babies. What was it, 7 to 11? That was the age range that they was killing them kids. It was an elementary school. So, they wasn't no older than no goddamn 11. You know what I'm saying? That was an elementary school. And then before that, they killed the old people. You know what I'm saying? The older people, rather. The youngest in that was 32. And the oldest was damn near 70. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The things is getting seriously crazy. Matter of fact, let's go to some scriptures right quick. Matter of fact, let's go to, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what the Most High has in store for the people that's doing this stuff to us. Oh yeah, also too, let me make a point. Putin, hey, Putin is winning. He's winning. You know how you know Putin's winning? Because China said that they're going all in with Russia.
Yeah, I heard that.
You see what I'm saying? You heard that too?
Yes, sir.
China said they're going all in. You know why? And for them to use that type of language that they're going all in, because see, in countries in warfare, you know what I'm saying, in battles, and even on a small level like mob and stuff like that, nobody wants to back the loser.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're expecting for somebody to have compassion and mercy and be like, man, I'm gonna help it. Only we do that. Only the Israelite nations do that with each other. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is gonna side with the women. And China sees that Russia is kicking ass. Russia is beating all of them. And then one of the ways that you know Russia is winning, look at Russia and look at the countries that Russia done fought. You know what I'm saying? How Russia look? All them domes and all of that beautiful domes, there's all these different colors, all that stuff's still standing there. Okay, what them Ukrainian cities look like?
Tore.
Yeah, so here's the thing. If somebody messing up your city, one of the first things that will come into your mind and go mess up theirs. Right? Makes sense, right? How come ain't nobody messed up Russia yet then? Huh?
No,
yeah, where all the war-torn buildings and all of the starving Russians and all of that, they still eat McDonald's.
Right.
They still running around as if there is no war. You know what I'm saying? The only Russians that actually know that it's a damn war is the ones that's actually fighting in it. Right?
Right.
And then here's the thing, NATO is even getting shaky. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? With this alliance between China and Russia, they might go ahead and take Taiwan. And then that's going to start to cut America's access off to China because that's where America wants to build its forces and stuff at.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So that they can actually attack China if they want to. No, they cutting that stuff off. They cutting that out. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Also, too, Russia controls a lot of them Japanese islands. You see what I'm saying? The islands that actually lead to Japan, they set out like damn lily pads. You know what I'm saying? Going towards the mainland. You know, they set out like lily pads and all of that. But here's the thing, like I said, you know what? I believe Russia is actually starting to become the beginning of the end of Esau. You see what I'm saying? Because they're Edomites too. They're Esau also. Don't get it twisted. Just because they're in the land of, you know what I'm saying, Rashash, you know, the land of, you know what I'm saying, Gog and Magog, that doesn't mean that they're that. You see what I'm saying? They're Edomites too. That's Esau. You know, and what it is, he's getting and see, and now just imagine if they get control over Ukraine.
Right.
That's pushing every NATO and everybody else back. You ever notice NATO ain't really, they only half-heartedly helping Ukraine. Ukraine done put itself in a bind. You know what I'm saying? They should have just stayed on with Russia, to be honest with you. They should have just stayed with Russia, you know what I'm saying? And then if they get attacked by some damn body, all of them countries that's surrounding or whatever, Russia being a superpower that's also aligned with China, which is also aligned with Iran, and also aligned with a lot of them Middle Eastern countries. Even Turkey. You see what I'm saying? Turkey is also on Russia's side also. And Africa. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And China is subjugating Africa.
Yeah. China is actually, and you know what? The Africans is being smart about it. The Africans is receiving all the benefits and empowering themselves.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because they don't think like us.
Right.
We think Africa just being screwed over because we think like how we get screwed over here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Africans are not like us. They actually love, you know what I'm saying, their own people.
Right.
And they are like every other nation are about their own people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they'll give somebody some power. You know what I'm saying? They'll give them some power if they're down. You know what I'm saying? But they're only doing it so that they can enclose them. You ever heard like somebody say that they're gonna make somebody a rich corpse? You ever heard that saying? When you give somebody the illusion of power, or you give them power, right? And you use that same power and wealth to destroy them. That's making them a rich corpse. You see what I'm saying? Your mafia dudes used to do that. You know what I'm saying? They will cut somebody in, right? As far as, you know what I'm saying, with some racket or something like that. They'll cut them in, and then they'll get them fat, get them rich, make them super rich. And then when their guards is down, kill them. You know what I'm saying? You know, think about it for a second. Look at them cities in Africa, and a lot of them cities. Anybody seen them cities in Africa lately? Huh? Anybody seen that? You see what the hour of the beast done did for them? You know what I'm saying? We are not no goddamn Africans.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We are not Africans. Africans is way damn different from us. Yo, they closer to Arabs than they are to us.
Right. That's right.
Africans is closer to Arabs than they are to us.
Yeah.
Some of them even consider themselves as Arabs. A lot of them Somalians and Ethiopians or Eritreans and stuff like that, they consider themselves Arabs.
Okay.
You know, the Arab, because you called Arab don't mean you're an Ishmaelite.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Okay, I was going to say something about the Ismailite.
Yeah, yeah. Ishmael just heads the Arabs.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? The name Arab or Arabia means land, desert land.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Did Ismail go back to Egypt and intermarry with the Hamites?
No, no, here's the thing. No, Ishmael went to his own land.
Okay.
You know, his mother was an Egyptian,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? But Ishmael went to establish his own land. He didn't go back there. He went to establish his own off in the east, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what men did in Genesis. Men didn't just want to go and dwell in somebody else's city.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? What men wanted to do, they wanted to go and establish their own land in Genesis. That's why Lot wanted to go for his own land. Abraham, all of those dudes wanted to get their own land. Let's pull one scripture and we're going to close it out. Like, let's go to Ezekiel 35:1. The pink oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
What he does is he's an identity thief. That's one of the things he's very good at, is absorbing people. And see, and they can absorb us, easily. And that same guy, he could have easily went into a Mexican school and blew them away. You know what I'm saying? He could have easily went to a white school, blew them away. You know what I'm saying? He can get, he's universally accepted. Go ahead.
Okay, Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set their face against Mount Seir.
Against Mount Seir, right? Mount Seir, what is Mount Seir today? Can anybody tell me what Mount Seir is?
America.
Yeah, all of the European powers.
Right.
That is all Mount Seir. Because mountains, according to, prophecy, has to do with high up governments, kingdoms. You know what I'm saying? It's not just on talk about literal mountains, even though the Horites dwelt in literal mountains. But the mountain is actually a high up government. The hills are smaller governments. You know what I'm saying? America is a mountain, and Minnesota is a hill.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? All the states are all hills. You see what I'm saying? While America together is the mountain.
Okay.
Give an example. Just to give an example. Go ahead, keep reading though.
Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 1. And prophecy against it, and say unto it, Thou said the Lord God, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee.
Now it's calling them Mount Seir and everything simply because they're the children of Esau, but they're the children of Seir, just like I said before, because they took when Esau destroyed the Horites, they took all the Horite gods and became like unto them. They started worshiping all their gods. So that made them spiritually the children of Seir. And that's why this is referred to as Mount Seir, because actually the Horites were were not a kingdom. There wasn't no Mount Seir during the time of Ezekiel. You see what I'm saying? As far as them being a high up government and being a world power that the Most High would have to destroy. That's what's going on now. They're that type of power right now. You see what I'm saying? But being the fact that they was able to absorb this people like that, now they became the children of Seir, just like they became the children of Gad on the reservation, didn't they? You know what I'm saying? Gadish, rather. We'll say that. Just like they're Jewish. You see what I'm saying? Right. Blackish. Hispanic-ish. You know what I'm saying? They're ish in every damn thing. They're the last samurai. You know what I'm saying?
Jewish.
Yeah, there we go. Jewish. You know what I'm saying? Yiddish. Whoever the hell the Yids are. You know what I'm saying? They're ish. They blend in with everything. And that's one of their they're like Shang Tsung on Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? How they can change into all the different characters. That's why they refer to as Mount Seir in Ezekiel, the 35th chapter. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians start learning discriminatory practices and being aggressive about it, or else it's going to be way more deaths than what it is now. You just seeing the start of everything right now. That's all you're seeing. It's just a start. Oh, wait till they figure, oh, you know, and then they start picking up the pace. You know what I'm saying? Wait till they start doing that. You know what I'm saying? Wait till they start picking up. This guy's a martyr. You know what I'm saying? Either way, they're going to look at this in a good light. The Aryan nations and all of those dudes, they're going to look at this in a good light either way. They killed him. Okay, he's a martyr for us. They don't kill you. They take you to Burger King first, and then now you're a superstar. You see what I'm saying? They're going to look at this good either way it damn goes. And so nobody's going to heed the fact that he just got killed and everything and going to be scared to do this again. And with that being said, we are the ISUPK coming out of 1 West on the 25th Street, Harlem, New York, and the Commander Journey Ahana. Pay your tithes, support this truth. Support the men that are out here fighting for you. And with that being said, okay. With that being said, we'll pass the class over to Priest and Officer Among Us.
ISUPK security announcements. Well, the ISUPK started out of 1 West on the 25th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They'll be saluted only. They're here to shut themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find it in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means cent in the Hebrew, ma'ishur. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department and teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. So now you can still always go to isupk.com, scroll down to the donate now button. You can pay your tithes, make donations there through PayPal or sign up your card. If you have the Zelle app, first name Israelite School, last name UPK, email tithes@isupk.com. You can pay tithes and make donations there. If you have the Cash app, you can go to $ all cash UPK Minnesota. You can make donations to our school or look up the school nearest you on isupk.com. Get in touch with them and see what you can how you can provide an offer for them. Upcoming holy convocations. June 12th at sundown is the Feast of First Fruits. So again, isupk.com, get in contact with the school near you, see what kind of accommodations you can help with, and or inquire about what you might need. After that, we got and this is not a holy convocation, but we do have another event coming up, the Midwest Fire Weekend, July 21st through the 24th in Chicago. Hotel rooms are booking up fast. Make sure you follow that link on UPK Chicago or Windy City UPK. Get in contact with them and see if you need any travel arrangements, lodging, things like that, how to support financially. Get in contact with the school and make your inquiry there. Any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. That means your boots, your shirt, your pant, your headband, and or scarf. With that, imagine we stand, turn to face the east. You're going to say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. You can find it in Matthew chapter 6, verses 8 through 13. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanaw, Lacham, Ko, Yavam, Wasalaklanau, Chabawathnaw, Kasalaknaw, Khabawathiyanahu. Wala'a. Tabiyanahu. Panasawan. Above. Hawshanahu. Mayan. Right. Kayat. Lakat. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahatha Pa'arat. La'awalamya. Aman. In English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen. Pray to bless Israel and the evil. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Barak Lanaw. Wayah Shalom. Wahabayah. Saparim. Barak. Rafa'ah. Magan. Now, Salaki, for time's sake, since we're kind of going over a little bit, just close this out with Israelite School UPK. All of Israel. By Hashem Yahushua. Wa'ad Aman. In English. Lord, in the name of Yahushua. Bless us and Israel. In the school. Bless. Heal. Shield. Protect. Our loved ones. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it. Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. And all things live. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Listen to us now. Right now. Some evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. That speak against us. Thy prophets. The teachers. The princes. The priests. The Israelite brothers. And the school. Some evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. And shake loose. The treasure of the rich of Israel. That refuse to give to the school. And force their riches. To enter into thy sanctuary. Some evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the Edomites. And the nation. They drug dealers. Court system. Prison system. Planned Parenthood. All the governments of our enemies. Amalek synagogues and armies. Roman Catholic Church. The Pope. Islam. Christianity. Egyptology. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinheads. Classical Matazes. Gay movement. Lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. That's the space program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marine. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airways. Cable access channel. And the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael and Gabriel, down to flying saucers, punish all the heat that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause to be known by all. That is the angels that have done it. Cause to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause to be shaken thy come. Then Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it. Psalm, face the front. Men of Israel. Mighty Shabbat. Mighty Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah. There's a Matah. Courtesy salute for the sisters. Men of Israel. Mighty Shabbat. Mighty Barak. Yahweh Shamar Allah Hashem Yahushua. There's a Matah. Class dismissed. That's going like that.